Hi everyone, my name is Nina Goradia. I'm a Somatic Experiencing practitioner, and I'd like to share with you today a little bit about my perspective on pain and suffering. So, many of us are under the conscious or unconscious assumption that life is about seeking pleasure and running away from pain, or at least that's how a lot of us are operating. But I want to offer a different perspective, and this perspective is that we are literally designed to be able to withstand pain. Now, this does not mean I am condoning staying in abusive situations. I'm not saying, okay, we should all just learn helplessness, that we shouldn't be putting in effort into getting where we want to in life. But I am talking about situations where you've done everything and you just can't find a way out. In those situations, I want to assure you that our nervous system is designed to withstand pain. The human heart and the human mind are built to be able to withstand pain, and for the purpose, I believe, of knowing ourselves. And so I can tell you that in one of the most challenging moments of my life, I came across a quote by Pema Chodron, the Buddhist nun, and I can't remember the exact quote right now, but what I can tell you is the gist of it is that we are able to tolerate a great deal of pain in order to know who we are. And so in these moments where we're just in a lot of pain and we've efforted our way so long and so hard, and we still can't seem to find the way out. And we might start to have these assumptions in our mind that this isn't fair and I can't handle it and it shouldn't be this way and life is not supposed to be so painful. And while we are entitled to how we feel about what's going on, of course, I want to bring some attention towards thoughts that could be defeating, thoughts that could be assumptions. So I know for me, when I came across this quote in a very challenging moment, it actually took the edge off. I did not feel that my pain was invalidated by this quote. Rather, I just felt that I have the resiliency, I have the capacity to be able to withstand what's being thrown at me. And so when we challenge the unconscious assumptions that I'm not made for this, I can't handle this, that actually adds a layer of suffering to the pain that we're experiencing. And so being mindful of that and just realizing that, wait a minute, I've gotten through every single thing in my life so far. I've made it. All of you have. All of you have made it through everything thrown at you so far. And just realizing I'm made to withstand this, and perhaps even diving into it, being willing to feel the pain. I believe that willingness is really the way towards peace as opposed to resistance. Now, of course, that doesn't mean let's make stupid decisions. Let's go do things that are, not productive, not helpful, because whatever, nothing matters. That's not what I'm saying. But really being conscious of when we are in a position where we've done everything we can with our will, there's a different power that we have, and it's the power to withstand. It's the power to be with whatever is arising in our lives. And so I invite you to reflect on maybe some of the most difficult times you've had, maybe even those times are right now, and just notice your capacity. Notice what you have been able to handle. Continue trying to work on improving your situation and getting out. But sometimes if we pause long enough to just allow it, it actually breaks the cycle. It can potentially break an internal cycle. I'm not talking about magical thinking and changing things that are not in our control, but I'm talking about internally, how we react to what's happening. If we're always resisting the feelings inside of us that come up with certain external triggers, we're going to keep playing that out until one day we decide, I'm not going to resist it anymore. I'm going to be willing to feel this feeling that's coming up inside of me with this trigger. And when I see that I have the capacity to be with it, to withstand it, and to maybe even realize it wasn't that big of a deal, it wasn't as scary as I thought I was once I felt it through, then there's a part of me that I've befriended and I'm no longer afraid of. There's a part of my own experience that I've made peace with. And those same external triggers won't be as scary anymore because I'm not afraid of the feeling anymore that they bring up within me. So this is where I submit that we have some wiggle room around some of these very difficult situations in our lives. It's making peace with the parts of ourselves that we may be trying to run away from. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Please feel free to share below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.